Okay, so now that you have created 4 sheets of price list, it is time for us to make the main sheet, or you may call it an index sheet. So let's add a sheet here. Let's say we are in this particular sheet, product B, and I click on add a sheet. You will see that a sheet will get added to the right side of the sheet you are in. Now, I will drag this sheet to the first position. To drag it, you bring your cursor on the sheet name, left click, keep your left mouse button pressed, and then drag it to the first position and release the button. We will rename this sheet to main or index. Let's say, let me save this file. This is my weakness. Don't let it be yours. Always save your file first. I'm going to save it as. Always remember to have a date along with your price list so that you know when that price list was created. So let me use a test price list which I had created. I'm going to copy this information and use it here. I'm going to paste as values so that I can show you the formatting that I have done. We have 4 products. They are listed in a grid manner. So what we are going to do is we are going to center our company name across these 3 columns and merge and center the text. I'm going to use a different text. Let me quickly do all this. I'm going to increase the column width. I have selected all the 3 columns and then increasing the column width, and the same will get applied to all the columns. We will do the same for this text. Merge across the center, make it bold. Now let's give color to this. Dark blue color, and we will change the font color to white so that everything inside this range will have white color. And I'm going to change the size of this, make them bold, center them. I'm going to select the entire sheet and have top alignment for vertical alignment. So now you have created the index that there is product A, B, C, and D. We are going to create links to this by our method of I right click on this cell, go to link, click on it and place in this document. It is going to be product A sheet and A1 cell. If you want, we will have a screen tip. I'm going to have this information saved in my copy memory. So I'll do Control C. Okay. Okay. So this link has been done. You notice that the moment you create a link on a text, Excel automatically detects it as link and applies a format accordingly. We will change this in a bit. Let's do this for all the headers. So I'm going to click on link. I will select product B, A1, screen tip. I will come here and Control V and change this to B. Okay, and it should be sheet B. Third one. And now we will select all these cells and change the format to the desired format, make it bold. Let's increase our zoom ratio here to okay, so that you can see it better. When you click on this, you're going to go to product A price list. Since we came from main sheet or index sheet into product sheet, let's have a rollback link here. Or you can say go back to main menu, whichever suits you. Right click here, link, and I'm going to select index sheet and A1, and the tip will be. So now if I click here, it's going to come back to the main menu. What we can do is we can copy this information and paste it everywhere on the other sheets. We will change the color to green. We can change the text. Now, you must be wondering, why would we want to have index when a user can directly click on product A, B, C or D sheet? This is useful when you want to have certain general information on the main page, for example, terms and conditions or contact details. Then you can have main sheet. For example, let me use this particular bit here and I'm going to show you how this can be useful. I'm going to paste as values. Here you have the information. Let me use this cell also so that it looks good. Right. So now I'm going to reduce the size of the fonts and let's have some color here. So this looks standardized. So on the main page, you have contact details of the person, terms and conditions. You can even have a link here to go to terms and conditions on your website. So for example, if I right click on this, click on link and say existing file or a web page and have a link over here which will take you to the terms and conditions of your web page. Other thing we can do is you can right click on the email address, click on the link and select email address and say a screen tip. Okay, we have to enter the email address. It is Jack, for example, at abcxyz.com. If you need a standard subject to be written in that email, you can have, let's say, inquiry from price list and click OK. This is the typical problem of Excel. It is going to change the formatting of the text. All right. So now that you have this, let's try it. If I click on this email address, it is going to open the email application of yours. It will have the email address written and the subject written for your inquiry. So this is how you use the main page or the index page of your multi-sheet price list. You can even have a different type of index sheet. Let's say you want to have product information on the index sheet whereby you want to give brief about each product so that a person can know which product to select from. And against each product you can have contact details. In this particular case there are actually 3 rows and here 3 rows are merged into one cell. And on the right hand side I have used 3 cells to enter the contact details. You can use your own ideas to have your index sheet. One thing I also wanted to tell you about the image and the link behind it is that you can use this idea in your quotation also, so that when you send your quotation with product image and more info link for the product image, it becomes useful for your customer to seek details. So with that we complete making of multi-sheet price list.